Well, with spring in full bloom, it's time to answer the call of the great outdoors. Joining us now to highlight hidden gem trails and share compelling reasons to explore them this season, and just in time for Celebrate Trails Day, is Brandy Horton, Vice President of Communications at Rails to Trails Conservancy. Welcome, Brandy. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
We're so pumped to have you today. Let's dive right into everything. Tell us, what are the main advantages of getting outside and enjoying nature on local trails?
Well, I think, there's some obvious reasons for folks. They want to move their bodies, they want to be healthy, they want to be active, but it's so much more than just kind of the physical aspects. It's so important to our community when we're outside, when we get out of our cars, when we get out of our houses, when we get out of our offices. That's kind of what brings people together and builds quality of life in the places where we live. It's also, when we're out on the trails, we're supporting the economy. We're supporting tourism, we're supporting small businesses, we're creating jobs. It is an incredible way to kind of do your part there while also doing something good for yourself. And when we think about kind of the time we spend outside, we often think about it's more than just a day outside. It's really about kind of taking action by showing that these are important spaces to you. These are places that you've built into your life that are important to the health and the well-being of you and your community.
I'm already at more peace just watching that video of the nature. Tell us, are there any more specific events or activities planned for Celebrate Trails Day that viewers should be aware of in our local area?
Sure. So Celebrate Trails Day is the fourth Saturday in April every year. This year, that's April 26th. And it is a day to get outside and really show off all those things we just talked about, all the reasons that trails matter to you, that trails matter to your community. So in the Miami area, you all have just incredible places to get outside, period. But your trails are just exceptional, world famous. So the Atlantic Greenway is a place I would say go out there, take in some people watching, take in the ocean, but also if you're out in that space, know that you're part of a developing 225-mile trail network called the Miami Loop that is connecting the Atlantic Greenway with a host of other trails around the region to make it safer and easier for people to get outside. So check out the Atlantic Greenway. You can also check out TrailLink, which is Rails to Trails Conservancy's Trail Finder app. You can plug in where you are, or if you're going somewhere, you want to see what trails are near there. It'll give you information on reviews, things you can do, maps, kind of how to get around. It is a great resource, whether this is your first time out on the trail or something that you do often and are just looking for a fresh idea.
I love that. No better place to go than South Florida, of course. And any other final tips for maybe an adventurer who is going to be a first timer in running?
Absolutely. Well, head on over to railstotrails.org/celebrate trails. That's your kind of one-stop shop for any information about events on Celebrate Trails Day. That TrailLink app I mentioned, which is just your go-to resource for kind of finding those great spaces to run or walk or ride any day, but also on Celebrate Trails Day. And it also offers just all sorts of resources for, if you're new to these spaces or if you kind of are just looking for inspiration of a new thing you can do. It's got everything for you. So railstotrails.org/celebrate trails.
I love it, Brandy. Let's all get outside this spring and go check out those trails. Thanks for coming on to ISF.
Thank you.